Hi everyone, thank you for watching Certified Supplier Initiative Ningbo Factory Tour. My name is Alex and I will be your host today. Certified Supplier Initiative was launched by China Toy and Juvenile Product Association. We evaluate toy and baby product manufacturers based on 5 criteria: product safety, safety assurance, specified standards, self-export capability, and social responsibility to help you find the most appropriate business partner in China. Today we are here in Ningbo, one of the largest manufacturer regions in China. Ningbo is also a major production hub for toys and baby products, including wooden toys, baby prams, safety car seats, high chairs, children bicycles, and etc. To give you a deeper understanding of certified supplier, we're going to visit NINGBO TOPRIGHT Leisure Product Company Limited to see how baby bicycles are being produced. Just follow me. Okay, now we are standing at the entrance of the factory basically. So let me tell you a little bit information about the company. As you can see in the background, there is a word called Little Star. So what is the relationship between Little Star and NINGBO TOPRIGHT Leisure Products Company Limited? So as I was told, Little Star is actually a mother company right now, and it was started back in 1983. So and later on, the company decided to go with NINGBO TOPRIGHT Leisure Products name. So talking about the factory size and capacity, in total, including office and modern plant together, it occupies 110,000 square meters. And the factory got around 1,000 employees right now, and their annual children bicycle production capacity reached 300 million pieces. That is a huge number. And I was also told that their fixed assets reached 500 million yuan. And that is also very, very impressive. All right, now as you can see, we are in the production center of TOPRIGHT. In here, in this massive production center, children's bicycles are being produced. So we're going to explore them. Before we go any further, let me mention very important details here. As you know, standard production process and strict quality management system are one of the most important evaluation criteria for all certified suppliers. TOPRIGHT is making sure their products are being produced in under a strict quality management system. So let's explore further. Okay, welcome to the welding part of the workshop of TOPRIGHT. As you can see, it's a massive workshop, and in my behind and on my right and on my left, we have Japanese fully automated welding machines and arms, robot arms basically. As you can see here, they are operating very, very precisely. And as I was told, of course, the company, they installed this kind of automated robot machines, arms, because they want to make sure that the quality of the products are up to the standards and there are no mistakes basically. Why? Because robot arms they function much better than the humans, because they are programmed, they are automated, they don't basically make any mistakes. So that's the reason why they follow this kind of machines. And I know that we mentioned a couple of times already, all the certified suppliers, they make sure all the products are up to the standards and up to the demands of the markets they're selling. TOPRIGHT uses special laser cutting machines to save time and human resources here. As you can see in my behind here, there's a special laser cutting machine, and this machine basically cuts the frames of the different parts of the bicycle, as you can see, much more precisely, and it performs it very fast as well. So as I said, it saves time first of all, and secondly, it saves human resources. So one machine can replace 8 to 10 employees and can perform like much better job than a human being. What you see here are injection machines. Basically, TOPRIGHT makes some of the parts of the bicycles right here in their own factory. So as I was told, like for example, wheels and grip and some of the other plastic parts of the bicycle are made using these injection machines. In total, there are 21 injection machines are operating, and some of them are, you know, for not some of them actually, there are human beings involved as well, because they need to make sure that you know, the machines are operating correctly, and also they are, you know, taking out the products and you know, making sure the operation is going smooth. So here we go. Injection machines are being used actively here to produce the parts of the plastic parts of the bicycle. We are standing in the painting lines of top right. As you can see, it's a massive place as well. On my left side, you can see the painting machines here. The bicycles, parts of the bicycle frame go through these machines, and they are painted in 3 coats, as I was told. Of course, the whole process is operated by the machines, but there are humans involved as well, making sure the process is smooth and is not broken. Okay, now we are standing in the inspection section of the painting lines. So basically, as you saw, the elements or the frame parts of the bicycles are painted in special machines there, and then after they're painted, they are here in the inspection part. In here on my left side, the lady is checking, inspecting the quality of the parts, painted parts, and once she makes sure the parts are good enough, she passes on to the next part of the inspection line, where the other workers here wrapping the products so that they can go on and put in the special packages there. Alright, now we are standing in another type of painting workshop. So this one is basically powder, automatic powder spraying line. Before we saw the oil painting one, but this one is powder. So let me show you the inside a little bit. Basically, Top Right uses special German Wagner machines to powder spray the elements of the frame of the bicycle. As you can see here, the machine is operating, and this machine requires at least one person to control the process, basically making sure everything is correct. They have to wear a special mask as well, because there is a dust coming out of the machine, I mean, to protect the health. So basically, Top Right, as I was told, they imported 2 of these machines first in China, okay? And as I was told, Wagner machines, automatic powder spraying machines, are very important in this industry. Okay, now let me show you some very interesting machine here. This machine is basically inspecting the wheel, as you can see. How is it inspecting it? It is because this wheel, you know, was is coming from another machine, previous machine, which enters some data. Okay, so this current machine checks the wheel against the entered data. So if everything is correct, if everything matches the previous data, it goes from the left line here. If it doesn't follow, however, it goes from the right line and then ends up here. So this is how interesting it is. You know, apparently very interesting part is machines also can make some mistakes. So that is the purpose of this. Make sure, double check, everything is fine. Now we are in one of the assembly lines of Top Right. As you can see here on my left, this is one of the assembly lines. In total, they have 11 assembly lines in this workshop, and 250 workers are working here. So as you can see, in each assembly line, there are special instructions so that workers don't make any mistakes, and they follow, you know, where necessary. And then as you go through the assembly line, there are inspection points as well. So they check the bicycles for the quality. Obviously, if anything is wrong, they are taken to the fixing table here. All right, and then they are fixed and put right back to the assembly line, so that, you know, they are taken to the special boxes right there, and to be passed on to the next station. Welcome to the test lab of TopRight. As you know, all certified suppliers, they test their products to make sure they are in compliance with the selling market standards, basically, and so does TopRight. So in this lab, there are so many different equipments for testing purposes, for the baby bicycles, basically. So let me quickly mention what kind of testing equipment they have. So right now, there is a fatigue test, salty testing, drop test, package intensity testing, gap tester, torsion meter, tension meter, sharp point tester, sharp edge tester, etc., etc. So one of the important ones is ASTM F96317 chemical testing. So let me basically give you a little introduction of the equipment, and then we talk about them as we move forward. So on my left here, there is a special test machine for the bicycles parts. They are put in, under the glass here and being watched, basically. And as you can see, different physical test machines, and some of them are operating already because we are in action here. So if you are familiar with bicycle parts, the frame, this is one part of the frame. As you can see, the machine is moving. This part is being tested here. The gentleman is operating the machine using this screen here to make sure everything is correct. And further, we have another test machine, which is a bigger one. This is for the handlebar. Okay, the handlebar is being shaken a little bit and being tested as well. So fatigue test, as I understand, and there is a special employee making sure the machine is operating correctly. So on my right, the same sort of physical test machines, and this is also, as you can see, some part of the baby bicycle frame, and it's being tested for the hardness of the material, as I was told. So let me show you the chemical components part on my right here. So as you enter the testing lab, this gentleman is operating a chemical testing machine. So basically, it's one of the important machines that is required for for safety standards, and before the before the actually products are passed on to the third lab testing process. So this machine, as I was told, it tests the chemical components of the baby bicycles. So it contains a lot of materials, so this machine tests that, and this gentleman obviously watches the monitor and makes sure everything is correct and up to the standards. Alright, now we are standing in one of the R&D departments of TopRight. This specific R&D department is for the structure of the frame. So as I was told that there are different R&D departments for different sections. So in total, there are qualified 50 workers in the R&D team. As you can see here, they are all of them, hardworking, working day and night, trying to research, try to come up with different ideas and methods to develop products. And as I was told, the TopRight's design comes from the Italian aesthetic design, infusing super run jeans into every bicycle. And let me mention this as well. As a certified supplier, TopRight controls its product quality in line with international quality management system, so that international buyers can be worry-free when sourcing their products. Social responsibility is an important criteria for certified suppliers. We mainly evaluate how the company takes care of their employees and implement ethical working standards. So basically, we are standing in the employee canteen of TopRight. It is located just on the first floor of the employee dormitory. In this beautiful canteen, as I was told, around 300 people can dine at the same time, and the company takes care half of the eating meal prices. And average meal price is around 6 or 5 yuan, and company gives 5 yuan, towards this meal. So in my behind there is a chef area, serving area. And I was told that there is a lunch and dinner is served in this canteen, so employees can, after some work, they can enjoy their meals together and talk, have some social time. All right, now we are inside the kitchen, actually in the canteen. So let me show you some of the meals they are preparing. So as you can see here, these beautiful, delicious meals are ready to be served because it's now close to the dinner time. So they are preparing the kitchen basically to serve the employees. Pretty soon the employees are going to come into the kitchen and they can be served from these serving windows and enjoy their meals together. Now, as a certified supplier, TopRight really cares about its employees' education and their skills. So on a regular basis, they keep training their employees and make sure everybody's educated, everybody's working up to the standards required by the certifications and the selling market. So behind me here, conference or training center that is located on the first floor of this factory, and in here employees of TopRight are being educated, being trained for the industry's updates and news, and making sure that they are informed and they are working in this factory and doing their jobs and performing very well. Okay, now we reach the end of the factory tour, but before we finish the video, I'd like to hear what Mr. Holiday has to say about TopRight, and he is the sales manager of this factory. So thank you very much, Mr. Holiday, for showing me this factory. I really enjoyed it. Can I ask you a couple of questions, please?
Sure, of course.
So my first question is going to be, how many years have you been involved in toy baby products business?
We are founded in 1983, and so we have been focused on this business for over 38 years.
All right, that's a very great experience, a long time. So my second question is going to be, what is your company culture? Can you tell us about it a little bit, please?
Well, our TopRight culture is expressed for love. So let children to fall in love with the right. So that's our culture, and we are making it come true and gradually.
Okay, thank you very much. Very interesting. And last, very important question will be, what are your plans, as a company? What is the plan for the TopRight? Where do you see yourself in the future?
So we are planning to build a new area in our company. So that's electric bike area, and also we will create our adult bikes area in the future. Actually, we are making it come true in the 2 or 3 years. So that's the coming truth in the future.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Holiday. I really appreciated your assistance. And before we finish the video, I'd like to say this. If you guys have any questions about TopRight, you can always contact us at China Toy and Juvenile Product Association, or you can contact the factory directly. So before we finish, we say goodbye, see you next time.
Bye.